Good day, class. Today we're going to start our practicals number 1. And guess who is here? The person who brought us all together is Academic Eminence, Professor Abubakar Rashid. I'm here with him, as you can see, with his 2 deputy executive secretaries. That's Ambassador Chris Mayaki over there, and they're giving us cover at the back. He's the Deputy Executive Secretary, Academics, Professor. Yes, so that's it. We're going to have a very wonderful practicals today, as you can see. That we have the juggernauts, those who own us, they're here.
You are the
they're
owner.
here. No, they're here today.
Owner.
So let's get to class for the practicals. Yes, I've just said bye-bye to our owners, Baba Rashid and his deputy executive secretaries. Now we're in class for practical number 1, which is setting up your general class website using Google Sites. Again, I'm Peter A Okebukola, and today is Thursday, June the 15th, 2023. So what are we going to be doing in practical number 1? We are going to develop a class website. And we're going to use this app. It's called an application, app, Google Sites. That's the name of the app. To host all the practicals. We have 13 practicals in this course. So this site is going to host all our practicals. The other thing is to give you an insight into how you develop a free and functional website. When you say, I want a website, somebody is going to charge you 2 million, charge you whatever. But this one is free and functional and good. Now, did you know that today, the 15th of June, we have 263 universities? Why am I bringing this up? Because somebody will run into you, Professor, how many universities do we have in Nigeria today? And you say, okay, there are about 200. No, we have 263 universities, broken down into 54 federal, 61 state universities, and 148 private universities. Yes, we are moving. Now, I hear some people say, please, Google it for me. Google it for me. Oh, no, that's wrong. This is a Google, and that's double G, only one O. So today, we're looking at Google, double O. So it's, please, can you Google it for me, not Google it for me. And these are the Google people, Larry Page and Sergey Brin. These were students of Stanford University when only a few years ago, 1998, and they made all this money. This man is worth today, June the 15th, is worth 104 billion US dollars. I think all those universities that we have, they will use that money in 50 years. Right. So why do I have to choose Google Sites? We want to choose Google Sites because it's very easy for the common man like me or the common woman to set it up. You're going to see in a minute. So I'm taking off a phobia from all of us today that, look, set up a website is a breeze. It's easy. And it also provides functionality. I said we will use all this big grammar, all this big language. That is able to do some things and able to share among the products of Google. Google, by the way, has been swallowed up by Alphabet. And you can see all of the components of Alphabet. Google is one of them, Google Android search and all that. Now, let's see the Google products. Quite a large army of Google products. And so the functionality, you can, just like Microsoft Word, you can copy to Microsoft PowerPoint or to Access or to the others, Excel. So the same thing here. So let's see some of this product. I use the description army. Actually, you can see Chrome, Contrast, Earth, Forms. See them, quite a large number of Google products. The one we're going to be looking at is Google Sites. You can see Google Sheets. This one is the Excel edition or version of the Microsoft Excel. You can see search and all of that. So it's quite a large number. That's why we decided to settle for Google Sites, because you can interchange, you can transfer from one to another. They are interoperable. So let's go to the heart of our business today, which is how to set up the website, our class website. There are 5 steps, as you can see. Check that you have a Google account. So let's go to the first one. Check that you have a Google account. How can me, Peter Okebukola, check that I have a Google account? All I need to do is pick up a phone and call Page, Larry Page. Larry Page, yeah, hello, man. Do I have a Google account? No, you're not going to do that. This is how you do it. Yeah, the way to know is if you go to Google and you're able to get, if you have a Gmail account, you are good. A Gmail account will be there. I mean, a Gmail account will show that you have a Google account. And you can see from here, you can see Google account. So the first thing to do is for you to check that you have a Gmail account. Of course, I don't need to check. If you have, you have. So like now, this is my Gmail account, and then you can go ahead and do the next thing. So let's get back to the next step. So we've done step 1, which is to check that we have a Google account. And as I said, if you have a Gmail account, that's G is Google Mail account, then you go. But if you have a Yahoo account like I have, and you have a Gmail account, that's fine. So you got to get a Gmail account. If you don't have one, please get one. If you have one for your university at lasso.edu.ng, fine, but that's a Google account. All of them Google Workspace account, but it's better for you to have your Gmail account. Okay, then create a folder. The next step 2, yeah, create a folder to hold photos to use on this site. How do we implement that step? It goes like this. We are going to get some photos that we'll use on the site. Okay, which photos? Just 2 photos we're asking for practical 1. One photo of your university and the other your own personal photo. So how do we get that done? So now we want to create a folder. So you can see these ones are folders. They have structured like folders. So I want to create a folder to hold 2 photos. So the first thing I do, you can look at here, new. I can do a couple of shortcuts, but that's not going to help. So you can see folder. That's now giving me this, and it's asking me to name it. So new folder. So 1 minute now. So I will say photos for website. Yeah, so I've created the folder photos for website. That is the thing. So the next thing I will do is to go and get the photos. 2 photos. One photo of the university, could be the gate, could be a building in there, and the other your personal photo. So let's do it. To get the photos, all you need for the university, you can just say, lasso. Just lasso is fine. Lasso, that's my university. Good. So you can see here, see photos. If you don't want this, you can come here to ask for images like this, and it will give you a lot of photos of the university. So you just take one of them. Let me take this one. How do you take this one now? You will say copy image. I'm not going to copy image. I'm going to say save image. Save image as, and then it will come to this my photos for website. I didn't even spell the website correctly, so you can just say lasso. Hit enter, and it has saved it. How do I know that it has saved it? If you go to that folder, you must be able to find it there. So this is the folder, photos for website. Hey, you can see that photo down there. Very nice. So what's that photograph? Yeah, I said you should get a photo of yourself. So let me go look for a photo of myself, and I put it inside that folder, and step 2 is done. Yeah, these are some of my photographs I took in this 30th of July 2022, last year. So let me take this. So I will copy it. Yeah, I can do all manner of let me do Control C, to copy it. And then I will come here. I have just one photo there. I can then just ask it to paste. You could do, if you hold down the control key and you press the V, it will paste that photo there. So 2 photos are already here. Step 2 all done. Did you know I did this? I just went to Google. You can pause this video and just take it step by step, because I'm going to be going very fast from now, so as to keep the video length rather short. But you can pause it as you go. For this lasso, I went to Google, I typed lasso, and I was able to get this photo. I saved it here, and I went to my archives and I brought this one out here. So you can do whatever you want, so long as you have a folder containing these 2 photos. So step 2 is done. Create a folder to hold the photos to use on the site. Let's go to step 3 of 5. Sketch the design of your website. All we'll ask you to do is, you have the top level menu. That's all that we're designing. And so what design do we want you all to have? You can be modifying your design over time, but the one that we are going to be grading for this course is what I want to show you now. This is the design we're looking at. You have a button, a home, lecturer, practicals, and contact. It will be top level menu. What do you mean menu like the one for restaurant now? This one, okay, if you this is the home screen. When you come to the site, this is what you see, the home screen. And then we want you to have a menu item called lecturer. You're going to see how I'm going to position all of this in a minute. Then the practicals. We will have 13 practicals. So we are going to list 3. Then as we go on, practical 4, 5, 6, you're going to be listing all of them. And then contact. So this is step 3 of 5. What's step 3 of 5? Just design, sketch this one. You don't need to actually sketch it. Just make a mental note of it when you are doing your own site. So I've sketched the design of the site. Step 4 of 5 is for us to go to sites.google.com. So let's do that. And then the next one, after I've done sites.google.com, I'm going to take on the last step, follow on screen instructions to create your site. This is where the excitement rests. You're going to enjoy this step 5. And please, if I'm going too fast, you can pause the video. And of course, you can download the video and pause it to guide you in doing practical number 1. We are going to a city, an address. That's what you see. Search secure search, or type a URL. That's a web address. So what are we going to type? We are going to type sites.google.com. So by the time you type sites.google.com, it now takes you to something like this. Apparently, I've done some sites in there, created some sites. So this is what it gives to you. And what we want you to do, that's why I said follow the on-screen instructions. Instruction number 1 is that you want to start a new site. So this is a blank site. You can take some templates, but that will be later. Let's just do it from scratch. So you click on this, and it comes up with a blank page title. Hey, you now want to start to create your site. I'm sure where to begin to complete. No, I'm sure, my friend. Thank you. So the first thing you do is to enter the site name. The pattern for the site name for this course, for the website, is your surname, Okebukola. Yeah, put a dash there to put your first name, and then put class website. You can also put a dash there, website. So that's it. If you don't do it like this, it will be difficult for us to mark. And 50 marks are in contention in this practical number 1, like all the other practicals. So you have to do it right. The naming of your Okebukola, you got it? Okay, he did that one. Okebukola class Peter. And if you just click on here, it brings it here. Okebukola Peter class website. So you can let's title this page as Peter. Okay, you don't need to put professor there. We ask some people, what's their surname? They'll say their surname is Professor Okebukola. No, that's not a surname. Professor is not part of your name. So Peter Okebukola, CC Mass EDU 203. So that's the course that we're going to be working on. And you can modify this. That's why I like Google's site. This is 64 Lato Light. You can change this one to whatever font that you want. If you like Georgia, you can then make it like this. You can get back to Georgia. You have to highlight the thing first, as you notice. This is Georgia. You can make it bold. If you want some other, want to center it, yeah, it's already centered here. So Okebukola CCMAS EDU 203. You can name it any how you like, but I just thought I want to name mine like this. So we're at the home page. That's what you're going to see when you get to the site. Image, you know, I told you that you'll keep the photo of your university. So let's get the image here. So you would say image upload. Let's upload the image from the site that from the folder. That's why it's important for you to get the folder and still go there. So lasso, you just click on this, double click on it, and you can see it has put lasso at the background there. Peter Okebukola CC Mass EDU 203. You can select any of the header types. This one is the banner type. You can have the large banner which drops all the way down. You can. I don't like this cover. This one covers the entire thing. But you can have title only. That one no good. Let's take the banner. Let's keep it like this, and then you can then you see this is the home page. As I said, let's insert a text box here. Text box. So text box. We're going to be scoring for each of these items that I'm demonstrating to you. Welcome. You're welcome to the, and you can populate the rest. So the welcome, let us center the welcome. Center is here. For those who have participated in previous modules, you know that this is a breeze because we all have, that's where you can color this. Let's color it blue. Let's color it blue. Yeah, that's it, blue. And then you can put your text and then put your name, and that's a welcome screen. You see, as we're going along, it's saving automatically. So let us now create, you know, we have this, that's the home, that's the one that's working now. So let's take lecturer, let's take practicals, let's take contact, let's put all of this there. To have those there, you can see this insert. That's why we inserted the text box here. You can embed, you can add some things for your drive, you can put images, all of that. But what we want to do is, and the themes, we'll come to the themes later, but I just want us to do this thing from scratch so that you can, you know, really beat your chest that you develop this yourself. Hey, I beat my chest. My chest is paining you. So let's go to pages because we want to now create the home page. Is already created. Home page, that's this one. We want to create those menu items. So you can see this plus. If you click on this plus, it tells you new menu section, full page embedded, new link, new page. We want new page here. So let's click here. And what's the new page? That new page is lecturer. You say done. You can see lecturer. Just put it here. That's the design that I said we should have there. What's the next one? The next one, practicals. Done. What's the next one? The next one, contact. You can have as many as you like. You can see they're all moving over here. But you know, for the practicals, we have some sub-menu. These are menu items. Sub-menu will mean sub-pages. Page under page. So for practicals, we want to have practical 1, which is what we're doing now. practical 2, practical 3, practical 4. So let's come back to lecturer. Now this lecturer is using the image that you used for the home page, but that's not what I want. I want the picture, my picture, to show up here. So you can say it's telling you that's a pin for lecturer. So let us take the image, upload. Yeah, this is the image I want. This is Mr. Lecturer. So that's the thing. But you can then put your biodata. I'm going to do that. Let me just search for my biodata and put it here. Yeah, so I have some old biodata here. Let me just copy it. You copy and then we'll take it to the other place and paste. Hey, me, I don't forget to. Can you remind me of how I can paste some text here? Oh yes, like we did for the home page. So you go to insert. What are we inserting? Text box. So the text box is already there, and then you can paste this. Paste, my friend. So that's it. So that's Mr. Lecturer, the person who's going to teach this course. Yeah, so you put it like that. You can format, you can do whatever. You can actually move this thing anywhere you want to move it to, and that's it. So as I said, it's already saved. So we've done for lecturer. This is home. This is lecturer. Then the practicals. Practicals, you can see there's nothing that you can change the image here, as I said before. Now we want to have, you go to pages now. We want to have practical 1, practical 2, practical 3. So how do we do it? If you come here and you say new page, it's going to create practical 1, practical 1, 1. But you see, it's going to put practical 1 here, but that's not what I want. If you look at our design shows that it is practical. Yeah, see the practicals, the cascade, they come down. There are sub pages or sub menu items. So what we're going to do is easy. We know you have put practical 1 here. You can drag this one. You can drag it to inside this one. It will come below. But you can even do better than that. You can come here. You can see some. Oh, this thing is not showing, but there are some 3 dots here. 3 dots here. You click on the 3 dots and you say add sub page. When you hit add sub page, you have practical 2 and say done. You can see it has practical 2. There's a 3. This thing is not showing at your end, but you'll find 3 dots here. You click on this and then you go to add sub page, and that's practical 3. We're going to get to practical 13, but let's just keep the thing like this for the purpose of this practical 1. So when you see this, you can just come down. You can see practical 1, practical 2, practical 3. So that is it about setting this up. Is that it? Definitely not. Let's get to the home screen, and you'll be able to see footer. Let's add footer. By the time you're submitting, please put some things there. You're welcome to my course on EDU 203. You're going to enjoy it. All such nice things for your students. This is a class website. So let's go to the here add footer. So you can say Peter A Okebukola EDU 203. You can center this center. So that's what you're going to have. That's it. What is next? What is next is for you to publish this. Nobody is seeing it. Only you are seeing this thing on your device. But you want to publish it for the world to see. So how do you go about that? That's the last step here. You go to publish, and it's going to ask for the web address. You already have this as it's going to preface it with this. One other thing before we publish for everybody to see. Here you can see here add logo. You can add the logo of your you can upload the logo of your university, of your let me even upload this logo, this one here as logo, but that's not the logo, but you can see it here. So that's it, it's already there. Then let us publish this. To publish this, you see, you click on publish, and it comes up with the web address. What's the web address? This is the one here. So let me cancel this. You can just select this one here, copy it. So when you say publish, it will give you it. Sometimes it will give you automatically like this. So this is the web address, this one. sites.google.com/view/Okebukola Peter website. So you hit publish. If you hit publish, request public search engines not to display my site, don't leave that. So hit publish is now publishing, and your site has been published successfully. So how does the site look like? When you hit publish, it will give you another drop down here that will say, okay, look at the settings of what is published, review changes are published, view published site, and unpublish. You can unpublish it, but let's view the published site. So this is what you're going to see at your end. Welcome, and that's what we want to see. In marking this, we'll mark your home page, we'll mark the lecturer page, each have about 10 marks, so you have 50 marks, and then the practicals, the way you've laid this out, the contact, the way this one here, and the welcome message and the footer. So that's what it's going to be like. This what everybody will see, and they will see the logo here. Let's get back to the site and do the last bit. What is the last bit? Because we want to mark this. We want to be able to get the web address. So if you look at this, copy published site link. This is what you are going to, this is the last activity for you here. You will click on this and it will give you copy link, and you copy it. That's copied to the clipboard, to the brain, and then you go, you'll see what I'm going to do in just 1 minute. But before then, you can actually also come here, share with others. So if you click on share with others, actually share with others, even others can also modify and edit this thing for you. Publish site, public. You can see public, restricted, it has to be public, and then copy publish site link. That will just do the same thing, and then you hit done. So we have done step 5. You have followed me on screen instructions to create the site, and then you have to submit. Today is Thursday, the 15th of June, so you got to submit on Saturday, the 17th of June at 6 o'clock. Where are you going to be submitting? Here on this side. Who go fit cram this thing? Now, I'm going to send you a mail which will give you this link, and all you need to do is click. And how do you submit? Let me just show you. So this is the submission platform. Name of participant, just drop down. Only those that registered step 1 are admissible in the course, and your names are here. So you just scroll down, get a name, let's say Adeloju Richard, and then copy and paste the address of your class website here. You know, we have copied it into the clipboard, so I'm going to paste. So that's this address. This address is it, and then you submit. This is what we're going to mark, because this is going to take us there. In the next particles, we're not going to be doing this. We're going to be doing QR code, quick response code. Let me clear this form so that Professor Adeloju does not get disenfranchised. Let's see. Again, submission, dear participants, is Saturday, June the 17th at 6 p.m. and on this form. Thank you very much. That's practical number 1. We're going to get 2, 3, 4. It gets easier as we progress. All the very best. Enjoy the weekend, and God bless you all.